Atlanta is an amazing city. It's so different from Ireland. It's 6.5 million people in the greater Atlanta region, 1.5 times the population of Ireland. The people in the south I find extremely friendly. They're very measured, and it takes a while to build relationships with them. They're very reserved, very respectful, but I would say very authentic. The climate is amazing. The middle of winter here is like April and back home in Ireland, I would suggest. The middle of summer can be a bit hot, hence Atlanta is called Hot Atlanta. But you know, you get used to it. It's flip-flops and shorts. The quality of life is excellent for us. We're outdoors people. We're into activity. We're into sports somewhat. If one is into golf, as I am to a certain extent, although I'm pretty rubbish at it, it's an amazing city. We have fantastic public courses. Obviously, Augusta is just 90 minutes due east of Atlanta. Coca-Cola is truly at the heart of Atlanta. You see it everywhere in Atlanta. Where you drive around, the street signs, buildings, foundations, schools. We're truly we're a part of this city, and we're very proud of that. I grew up in Clara, County Offaly, in a family of 3 with my brother and sister, and left Clara when I was 17, headed to college. Ultimately ended up in Galway. I decided to take a PhD in Galway immediately after my BSc, as I felt I wanted to continue learning. I have great memories of my time in Galway and my PhD. Great memories of working in the lab, of all of the people I worked with, of the people I shared a house with for 5 years. In fact, I followed up and touched base with them recently, and it's fantastic to see how successful everybody has been. Ultimately, I ended up working in industry, in labs, in research and development, and found my way to Ballina in 1999 to a new plant that was being built in the town for Coca-Cola. I was hired in as the lab manager, which is a fantastic position for me. I had to, from the start, build a lab, hire a team, put in place all of the processes, transfer all of the testing programs from our headquarters in Atlanta. The plant in Ballina turned out to be the largest single investment in the history of the Coca-Cola company in its concentrate manufacturing, and the lab became one of the largest labs in the history of the company in terms of the testing programs for the ingredients incoming and the products we produced. So we had to build out all of these testing programs from zero, transferring some knowledge from Atlanta, but effectively training our people up. It was a time of great learning for us all, and to this day, the plant in Ballina continues to grow and play a fundamental role for our company. I met my wife, Una, when we were both doing our PhDs in Galway. We now have 2 kids. We moved over in 2012. It was a big move for the kids. They had good friends, great networks back in Ireland, but they've adapted wonderfully. They have a great school they're going to here. They've made some strong, really long-lasting, lifetime friends. And they've been heavily involved in sport the last few years. And it's been, for all of us, a fantastic experience and one I would never have turned down or never have wanted to miss.